Hey, welcome. We are live. We just got done recording our show,
Incoming.
and we just got done eating sushi.
Sushi, and we actually...
We even stopped at Dairy Queen to get an ice cream because the weather is so nice
we had a little ice cream.
today.
Hey, welcome, Snicker, into the show.
Yeah, I got some
It's the,
snickerdoodles.
Chopstick dog here, Snickerdoodle.
Yep.
But hey, we just wanted to check in with everybody and let you guys know we have some really fun projects coming up.
Yeah, we're working on some new videos. So we're actually working on a video where we're going to help teach you guys how to shoot portraits in the rain.
Yep.
Right? We all look out and we go, it's rainy day, I can't shoot a picture. That is one of the greatest times to take a picture because you're missing some really cool
And
stuff.
right now, I don't see any rain coming in, but
we're supposed to have 4 days of rain coming.
So we're going to work on some of that. We're doing some really cool stuff with a car. And,
Yeah.
Hopefully kind of a Marilyn Monroe type of look.
With hopefully with our favorite model has been our most watched video to try to get her involved in this project. But you know, it is difficult to shoot a model and a car.
It is.
Because you suddenly go like, what's the subject? But we'll tackle that in the video.
It is, because there's a lot of stuff that we've actually struggled with. I know you find it hard to believe the chopstick guys struggle with. No, we really do. I mean, there's things that, you know, like shooting a car is not easy.
No.
Shooting a car with a subject, like you say, is even harder. But we're going to share with ways that we've discovered that maybe make it a little easier for you.
And literally, like a minute ago, my friend Greg texted me back, and we're setting it up to shoot with his car, which is my dream car. So this is like in the 1940-ish, it's a Porsche Spyder convertible. This thing is like James Dean died in a Spyder, right? But this thing's like this cool gunmetal gray, blue car, and it's beautiful, and you will not believe what you'll see with the shoot.
Yeah. So you know what's fun is right before this, we've been talking about these other kind of projects that we're going to do, but we just finished shooting a show, which actually comes out this Thursday.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pretty good one. We're covering some subjects that maybe people sound boring, right? We're covering things like insurance.
Yeah.
Tripods.
Yeah, I don't want to give anything away.
And I'm not going to give away much more than that, but
and new cameras.
Yep. But it's a good show.
Yeah. Speaking of new cameras, so why we have a minute and we're just live here talking. One of the cool things that we've been seeing is this move. Right, we've seen the move toward mirrorless, but we're seeing a real shift towards real mirrorless cameras, like Micro Four Thirds, that are phenomenal.
Yep.
Right. Our friend Scott Johnson, that met out with us
from London, England.
Yep. He came and met us out in Nelson, Nevada, for a workshop, and he just posted a picture. If you're not following us, Panoptic Chopsticks Workshops on Facebook, you're missing it, man. We just had a workshop yesterday, but Scott posted his picture from there. Get this, Fuji Micro Four Thirds, that brand new camera.
HX1, I think is the name of it.
Blew us away. I mean, it wasn't like we were surprised, but that photo is gorgeous, and I can't wait to see more.
And here's the cool part. So he's a Fuji, kind of a Fuji Pro, and he brought out that Fuji camera, which isn't really released yet. They talked about a WPPI, and they had some demo versions, but he had the pre-production version of it that he just did the introduction in Portugal, actually. And I got to play with it a little bit. I got to tell you, man, that camera, the viewfinder, and I shoot Fuji. I have an XT1 also. The viewfinder on that thing was like just looking without using a camera. It was so good, an optical viewfinder. So pretty exciting things. But the picture that he just posted of one of our models, Bride, that was out in Nelson, is just such a good storytelling picture.
Yeah.
Really thought it was enjoyable.
I thought I'd bring it up so we can see who's on. So hey everybody.
Anybody on? And we're almost cutting off our heads, it looks like, but you know.
So we'll bend down some more.
We'll bend down a little bit more.
So what else do we have? We've got those great videos that we're working on.
Yep.
The new one coming out.
And then we're doing another killer workshop. It's getting really bright here. Another killer
workshop. So we just finished a workshop yesterday. Well, it was a photo walk, and we walked around a part of Sacramento that we really haven't shot around a lot of, but man, it was such a fun day.
We had 30 photographers out there, 12 models.
Dozen models.
It was just so much fun because everybody's out there, and it's one of those situations where it's no pressure, right, to perform. Everybody could just go out there and take pictures and have fun and just talk. And if you didn't want to take pictures, you just like hang out with like-minded people, you could do that too.
And this was one where, when I arrived at your house yesterday before we went to it, you said, what are you taking? And I went, you know what? I got everything in the car, but I said the whole drive down, all I was thinking was, you know what? I'm leaving the light.
Workshops. It had been a few weeks, 2 weeks since we did one. We've got one coming up 2 weeks from Saturday, this last Saturday.
That's right. And it's our dance workshop.
Yeah.
Now, last year we did it in downtown San Francisco. We're going to do one again. This one is in Sacramento again. And this limited space, we have just a few dancers that are coming out.
That are unbelievable.
Yeah. And our goal on this one is to really focus on, we've talked about this a lot, telling a story in the photos.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it to be a bunch of dance portraits. We want them to be dance photos.
That's something we've really been working on a lot lately, and it's because of our friend Sarah Dawson, Scott Johnston. I mean, these guys create stories in their images. We were talking about this picture that he took earlier, of just seeing if we could, thinking what's the thought process to recreate this story.
Yeah.
And we're like,
look at it now. Panoptic Chopsticks Workshops on Facebook.
Yep.
Find Scott's picture.
Join the group and find his picture. But it really gets us thinking of, like, how do we create the story? And it's not just the picture of the pretty girl or the dancer in front of a nice tree or car or whatever. But, like, what is the background of the story for that image? It goes from taking a picture to creating greatness.
Yeah.
And like this picture that Scott took, we were trying to pick it apart. And we can be hypercritical about things, but
there was nothing to pick apart.
There was nothing to pick apart.
It was just like,
it was technically
wow,
perfect.
Look at how he's compressed the mountains. Look at how, immediately we both went, where was he at when he took that? Because we were at the same place, but it was choice of lens, it was position of model. He just had so many things right.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing a single thing that we said, I don't like this. Everything was perfect.
It was good. So all I have to say is that we're working a lot on creating storytelling through our imagery.
Yep.
And I think it's made us better photographers. And I think, if you come to one of our workshops, we're going to really start hammering that home rather than just saying, okay, take this picture over here, but really building that story and the image. I think it's going to make a big difference in your photography too.
Yep.
So we'll be talking about this a lot on our channel.
And Andrew, well, guess what? I just approved you. You're in our group.
You're in. So it's one of those things we're going to be talking a lot about building stories and where our goal with Panoptic Chopsticks is to help you grow, right?
Yeah.
This is not to make us great, but is to help others grow. We have a passion not just for photography, but for the photography industry and photographers. We're just excited about the stuff that's going on right now.
Yep.
And the back of my head is getting pretty doggone hot, honestly.
It's actually unbelievable that we're supposed to, in just the foothills above you, supposed to get like 4 to 5 feet of snow over the next few days, and it's 71
like
degrees. So
light breeze.
If you're back east and you're freezing, I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to know where I'm going.
So
this week.
so just so you know, we're creating a lot of content, these next few days to push out, because somebody is going to leave somebody else behind and go on vacation. That somebody right over here is going to leave me to do all the rest of the work while he's away in a tropical paradise with his wife, and I'm sitting here working. Now, is that fair? I don't think so. Is it reality? Absolutely.
It is.
But that's okay, because I leave you the next month.
You do. To go to the beautiful East Coast.
East Coast. But,
And I'm kind of jealous. You get a couple days in Gettysburg.
Going to Gettysburg. My daughter's playing at the Kennedy Center in Washington,
Center.
D.C.
That's a big deal.
It's a real big deal. So we're going out there to see her play and her band play, and it's going to be pretty spectacular. Maybe even going to spend some short time with Joe Edelman.
That's right.
Our friend Joe Edelman down in Pennsylvania.
Figure out if you can get some time to get some food with him.
Hopefully we can at least have a meal together and have our wives meet.
Yeah, and if you don't follow Joe Edelman, his channel, you're missing it. This guy's stuff is stellar. He has switched recently to Olympus. He's the one that's really got us on this kick of, like, you need to take a look at these Micro Four Thirds cameras, because they're not your daddy's Micro Four Thirds. These things are just unbelievable, and it's really got us going. We both shoot mirrorless. We're Nikon shooters, but we have our cameras that we travel with. I shoot a Fuji A7. A Sony A7, and you shoot your Fuji XT.
Yeah.
So we understand, but man, every day gets more tempting to go. Do I go completely mirrorless?
Yep.
Because I like those tiny cameras.
They're nice. So that's kind of it for today.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments
if
there's something, we talked about we're going to do something shooting in the rain, some things that you want to see us do. Let us know, because, we're not full of all the ideas. We want to hear it from you, what you want us to teach.
We're full of it.
yeah.
We're not full of all the ideas.
And it's not to say that we have the answers, but we're going to do our best to, if you got a great idea, we'll figure it out. And you can watch us fail and struggle, and we'll figure it out together.
That we do. But until next time, we ask that you always remember and never forget.
That's right.
To say
sushi.
So I'm going to go turn off the camera as you sit here, and Mark looks really awkward just sitting here while you're viewing him. Make sure you give him a big shout out and say hello. Let him know.
That's right.
Show him some love.
Hey, but before you go, there's one important thing that I want to tell you. One time.
No, you're live.
No, we're not. It says I'm offline.
Okay.